didn't sleep for 3 nights. Not because of the withdrawal, not even because of the shame, because I had a question that wouldn't shut up. What if I'm still alone? I'd written the gospel, my gospel, that dumb broken poem about urges and Jesus in the dark, but now it felt fragile, like something I wrote in a fever that wouldn't survive the morning. And the morning came, and he didn't. No warmth, no signs, no miracle verse waiting for me like a hug in my Bible. Just silence. God's favorite language. I told Tom. He smiled like he'd been waiting for that. Good, he said. Now you're ready. For what? I snapped. For more silence? For the real fight, he said. The one that doesn't end with proof. It ends with presence. I rolled my eyes. Don't give me that Thomas again, I said. He didn't flinch. Why not? Because he got what I didn't. He got the scars. He got the voice. I got an old guy with metaphors. Tom chuckled. And you're still here, so maybe you got something too. I left before I said something I couldn't take back to Tom. That night, I stayed up reading The Thomas Factor. At first, it felt like self-help, but with verses. But the longer I read, the more it felt like the author was whispering things I'd been too proud to admit. Doubt is not the enemy of faith. Unresolved pain can masquerade as skepticism. God doesn't shame the wounded. He invites them to touch him. I slammed the book shut. Touch him? I whispered into the dark. Where, God? Huh? You want me to touch you? Where do you live now? YouTube sermons and Sunday morning fog machines? I sat up in bed. My chest was heaving. My face was hot. I didn't even notice the tears until they hit my wrists. I want the scars, I shouted. Show me the damn scars. The guy in the next bunk groaned. Keep it down, preacher. I didn't respond. I curled up with my face to the wall, breathing like I just run a marathon I didn't remember starting. And then, I don't know if I dreamed it, I don't know if it was real, but I saw a man standing at the foot of my bed. He didn't speak, he didn't smile, he didn't shine. He just stood there, hands at his sides. And they were bleeding, not gushing, just open like wounds that should have healed, but never quite did. He didn't move, he just looked at me like he'd been waiting. And when I tried to speak, nothing came out, not because I was afraid, but because I finally understood. The silence was never abandonment. It was an invitation to see what pain actually looked like. When I blinked, he was gone and the room was still, but I was no longer alone.